Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Witcher 3. So, we managed to find the Baron's wife in the previous episode, so we need to go talk to him about it and give him the heads up. Maybe he can give us some information that we need.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Let's play Gwent. Know where your wife is.
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here?
Yeah, for the most part. I believe you care now. Well, yes. My opinion doesn't matter though.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then. I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
Time to talk.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy.
It's quite a proposal.
Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
Let's not judge. What is that noise in the back? Alright.
Alright. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. Her things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Ooh, pleasant.
Guess they call you the Bloody Baron for a reason after all.
What?
Your nickname. Makes sense now.
No, that's an entirely different story.
Alright, fair enough. Carry on.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her, Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness.
Sounds like a loving
Cannot
relationship.
fathom how we survived those years, but we did. Though as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
I'm wondering whether or not she's better with the crones, even though I'm going to plan on killing the crones, so we'll see what happens there. Ooh. Yeah, you deserve each other.
You're right. Faults on both sides, yours and hers.
I'm content that you finally see that.
Doesn't mean that I think you should be
Very
together.
well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
Your wife is with the crones.
Your wife is with the crones, as their servant.
What the fuck do you mean? What crones?
Ones who live in Crookback Bog.
I've heard folk speak of them, but thought it naught but tales to scare the children with. How on earth did she land there?
A fiend captured her?
They fled by night. They were riding past the forest when a beast serving the crones attacked them and abducted Anna.
A beast? Bloody hell. And Tamara? Was she hurt?
No.
Oh, thank the gods for that. So, Annie? What happened to her?
The creature carried her deep into Crookback Bog. Didn't harm her, though. In fact, Anna seems content there.
Content? What is this tripe, Witcher? What in bloody blazes is she doing in that swamp?
She started an orphanage.
She made a pact with the crones and... well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my arse waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
Let's play Gwen. Now, we had a deal. Let's have a word.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now, what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute.
Flashback.
It landed right in front of us. I thought we breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
Oh, and we're dead. Stunned us right away.
Hide in the
I got a crossbow? Nope. Have I got anything? Nope. Oh, here we go. Ow. Oh, where's that wolf come from? Yep, you'll never catch this. Yep, there we are. Let's do this, Baron. Oh god. There we go. And finish it off. There we go. Oh, I wonder how this story ends. That's quite a thing. Let me just loot that fox. The fox wolf.
Damn it! I can't leave him like that.
Oh, I can. But I won't. It'll cause a paradox. You can't be having that. Alright. It's like we're climbing up this way then. Why are we suddenly walking, Siri? This way then. Aha, this way. Come on. There you go. Up you go. Up you go. Oh, he's got it covered.
Bring it on, horser! Come here!
Nice. That'll do, Siri. That'll do. Still making stabbing motions. It's like, is it dead? No. Hang on. Problem solved.
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
It's why I must leave.
I certainly hope not. It's brought me no small trouble.
Meaning?
I must flee. Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
Oh, that's how
Wild
they catch
hunt?
the scent then.
Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
And you? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then, who knows where.
Novigrad. Is that where, Triss is? It might be.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Who was the letter to?
No one. It was like this one. Show that to those pricks at the crossing, and they'll let you pass.
You already
This
got
for
one,
me.
haven't you?
See no reason to make things harder for you. You seek your child, This letter will help.
Alright then.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could,
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
Bloody Baron owing me a favour. Sure.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
Oh, God.
There you are! Escaped again. Sorry, we was never here.
Alright. let's not talk about
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast. But he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Uma. Strange name.
Aye, strange. But he gave us no other.
You mean he can talk?
Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him. He sat there, not saying a thing, trying to stick a toe up his nose. So I grabbed his hand, looked him in the eyes, and asked, "What's your name?" Gave me this damned foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma?" And it stuck.
Alright. I don't know, Geralt.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
Nothing bad to pay
Must
for.
have been pretty desperate to play for that.
Ah, quit your carping, smartass. Someone wagered him, and we played. If anyone was desperate, it was the bugger's former master.
Funny story. How so?
I went to Novigrad once, to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern, and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresun's blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
What does he do? Is he a court jester?
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man. But there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
We'll see, won't we? We will see. Alright, so those guys are going down to Downwarren. Might be gonna go take out the crones. Maybe we'll go do that. I'm not sure. I shall check our quests once it allows me. Because I believe we have finished off. Yeah, return to Crookback Bog. We've finished off the main quest that we were going for, actually. We've got the Pyres of Novigrad. Yes, she is in Novigrad. We want to go there next, I think. And then after that, it looks like we're going to Skellige. Yeah. Novigrad is the next stop, but we are going to work our way through some of these quests, I think, before we let anything else happen. So, we could go meet the Baron in Downwarren. I think that's a logical place to take our missions, and then we can maybe do the following the thread one. I don't know, something about horrendous murderers. Yeah, we could do that.
Got any vodka?
Alright, let's go to Crookback Bog. The Crone said we'd be fighting another time. It looks like we're fighting right now, although we've got some new quests in here which I wanted. Woo! Which I wanted to root out and exterminate the monsters rampaging around these parts during the time it takes to complete the contract. Said Witcher will have the right to a room and board in the Elderman's hut, cost deduced from final pay. Lindenvale we're going to. Alright. Also, we should check the rest of the map then for other... Yep. There's other places we have to visit for missions. Alright. Okie dokie. Did it not give me a notification for the Witcher contract? Hang on. That's a Lindenvale one. I don't know. Odd. Alright, whatever. We'll figure it out at some point. It must have given me one of those.
He raised tribute for him.
Alright, so we've got a little bit of running to go, but we're going to go grab whatever Witcher contract was on that other notice board. And then we're going to head down and we're going to fight the Crones. And hopefully we get to do that before the episode ends. Here's hoping. So.
Got that arse's whipped like you know.
Stop talking about arses and whipping, please. Thank you. Let's go down to Orton and see what missions we got, and then we can fast travel straight from here, so there's really no rush or no delay other than the quick loading screen. Is that it? Is that it? It's done it again. We've got no notifications. Odd. Well, we'll see what happens there. Alright, straight to Downwarren. Let's go. To fight the Crones of Crookback Bog.
What's happened here? Some sort of blasted vendetta?
Oh dear.
A beauty? What the devil do you mean?
A great mare. A horse fiend. Folk done went mad, lunged at each other, murdering all neighbours or young'uns.
It's the spirit of the forest, taking revenge on those who sought its demise, driving them mad.
Geralt! Good, you've arrived. I've trouble drawing any sense from their canting. Should give 'em a taste of the whip to bring 'em in line, 'cause...
My lord, 'tis what they said too, about the mare, meaning that is the forest's dark ghost.
Who claims so?
The witch hunters passed through just now, heading for the village in the swamp. Some lass was leading them, asking after her mother.
Baron's daughter.
We must go there at once, Geralt.
What's that man in the back doing? Oh, he's practicing. Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Agreed.
I'll gather my men. All in, with the swamp to cross and those cursed Crones to hunt down.
Yeah, there's a horse that drives people mad going around. Wonder how that came to be. Huh? Yeah, let's not dig into it too much, I suppose.
Ploughing swamp. Pox-ridden
Better
air
knife.
promotes brain rot in the peasants. crowns. Fuck me. What will these hayseeds think of next?
The crones exist. You'll know that soon enough.
Right. More likely some mad old wenches making mincemeat of peasant minds. Likely Anna agreed to stay with them. Care for them out of the kindness of her heart. Good as gold, that one. Always.
Hurry up, guys. Really don't want to have to wait for you. So there's a... Yeah, I wonder where the mare's gone then. Maybe it's heading down to the swamp as well. Who knows? Maybe we can finish that thing off. Because he did say he was taking revenge on all those who saw its demise, which the crones were asking me to do that. So maybe. Come on. I feel like the Baron would have normally brought more men than this. But whatever. I don't need them anyway. Yeah. Protect the Baron. Set his men on fire. Ow.
Get out of here!
Calm down.
Tough going.
Aye, haven't seen that many all at once in a while.
We shouldn't have come here. Got no business traipsing about. Managed the one time, but who the hell knows what we'll find deeper in.
That fair talking? Through you? Brawny bird?
Who? Me?
These guys talk too
Not
much
your life.
and don't run fast
Boys,
enough.
let's move on. At pace.
There it is. Oh, got a little bit more to go. Rot Fiend over there as well.
All together!
Here. Uh-oh, back up. And a water hag. Oh my god.
Show me what you got.
Set it on fire and leave. No, you just do not stand a chance, missus. Alright.
Who the hell? What the?
What's a hags?
Where's a horror like that come from?
A wench that's had too much hooch turns into that. So next time you think to give a woman booze, don't. Better off drinking it down yourself.
Is that actually true? That's great. That's a tale and a half. Oh, hello. Let's run ahead, shall we? Seems like the witch hunters need a little bit of hand.
Witcher, why are you here?
Also, eat.
Come on, believers! Fight for the fire!
Let's get some Quen on.
Witcher, change your mind. How much did my father pay you?
Don't think you have anything to fear. Brought your new friends with you.
I have no fear, for the eternal fire protects me.
Won't need to protect you from me.
Tamara, dear daughter, you return after all. Come, don't deny me this embrace.
Stay away from me. I've come for Mother. Unlike you, I'll not see her rot in this swamp.
What the hell do you think I'm here? To take her home?
Oh, you'll do no such thing. You'll not lay a finger on her. Never. I'll not let you.
You've a right to be cross. I was not the best husband, the best father, I know. But I've changed. Ask anyone. Geralt, come, tell her.
Oh god. Yeah, let's find Anna.
Stop arguing. It's stupid. We need to find Anna.
Verily I say unto you that ire and vehemence can lead to naught but one's downfall.
Who the bloody hell is this?
And who are you to ask so crudely?
This is my commander.
And that should be of no concern to a drunken swine.
Tamara, you stand with their kind now. Perhaps you'd have them torture and hang your own father.
You're not my father. And I care not a bit what befalls you.
I remind you we've a matter to resolve here. Witcher, will you help us?
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't willing.
I've lost 5 men and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
No time to lose. Crones could return any minute.
Ha! How do you know they're not here already?
'Cause we're still alive.
Search the village.
Yeah, cronies. And Gran. Where are the children as well? They're all gone.
Don't.
Over here!
Oi! Get back, stinky head. Gingerbread loaf, freshly baked and hot.
Mother.
There. Clean as a whistle. Fresh as a daisy. Go on. Whip me. I made it too little. I nibbled it, but just to see if it's firm. But it's fresh. So take pity.
Oh, Mother.
Take pity.
Well, we found her. Maybe not in the state that the Baron was hoping for, but...
But I pleaded. I begged.
Mother. It's me. Do you recognize me? What's happened to her?
I said I'd do it all. Give it here. I'll scrub it again. Scrub it clean.
Mother!
Oh dear.
Something's coming. Get ready.
What was that?
Wolves, perhaps?
Didn't sound like wolves.
Because it wasn't. Get ready.
Kill you, kill all.
I guess we're all gonna die.
Round behind!
You'll spoil our feast.
Oh yeah, take advantage of that freeze. Die, drunk lady. Huh. Yeah. Yes, yeah. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay. That's the thing. Yep, that's the thing, alright. Do we have any information on fiends? 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 Are you there? Probably not. We've never fought one. Is it, Ooh. Well, you're relics. So that's interesting. An imp. Relic toil. Fair enough. Yeah, okay. If that's the case, let's have a look. Inventory. Not that one. We want oils. Attack power versus humans and non-humans. Well, that's a generalized one, so we could maybe use that. Vampires. It might be a beast. Probably not a draconid. Not curse, not insect, not a hybrid maybe, but... Oh, God. Well, we've got the relic oil for when the crones turn up, I guess. We're gonna have to go with this hangman's venom, I guess. Oh, has it only gone steel? Ah, well. Actually, let me think about my, my Gwent knowledge. Did relics? Is relics written on the fiend card? I don't quite remember. I think we'd rather save.
Spoil our feast.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I know what this is actually good use for. Swallow potion. Consume it, please. Thank you. And then we can also use some of these decoctions. That one seems good. We're at 90% toxicity. Alright, no more. Let's just keep setting on fire until our health is higher.
Seems the fight.
Run away! We must have some bombs for this as well. Watch out, guys! Ah, I'm stuck.
You'll spoil our feast.
Get in there, guys. Leave some room for me, though. There we go. Oh, he's trying to swing. Wow. He's so powerful. Went side, and now we'll get in there.
You'll spoil our feast.
Come on, come at me. He's almost done. He's almost done. No. Come back. There we go. Please let me loot the fiend. Oh, almost.
What was that?
The fiend.
Looked a fiend to me.
Crones have sensed us. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Enough!
Oh,
I'm taking her away.
man
She's
spawned in the
my
back.
wife. She'll return home with me. You're welcome to come with us if you wish.
Don't touch her. We leave this cursed place now.
She's sick, weakened. Where would you take her in this state? Oxenfurt? It would mean her death.
I know how to care for my mother.
She's not a rag doll to be ripped from hand to hand. Let her decide.
Bye. Bye for dinner. Mood bye.
She's incapable of deciding anything just now.
A dark spell. It must be. Help her, Witcher. I beg you.
Judging by my face, I don't know if I can.
Before we do anything, we've got to get her out of here. Crones know we've come for her. Might send another monster, something worse than a fiend.
I'll not go anywhere until you tell me you can help her. Break the spell.
This is no dark spell, I'm afraid.
Well, what is it then?
She's been through a lot. Lost a child, was carried off by a fiend, lived in the Crone's village taking care of children who are now gone. It's left its mark, as it would on anyone.
So it's hopeless. You can't help her. She's to be like this.
I'm sorry.
I know a hermit. A very wise man with a gift for healing. Met him some time past. Lives in the Blue Mountains. I shall take her there.
Might be worth a shot.
I shall go with you.
That's impossible, sadly.
Why?
You have duties. Duties deriving from your commitment to the Church of the Eternal Fire. Once we finish our work in Velen, we return to Oxenfurt.
You said you'd save my mother.
And I kept my word. Your father can care for her now.
He care? You know him. You know what he did to her.
He swears to be a changed man. And in his eyes I see true sorrow. Remorse for his sins. He will care for her. And you've a new life and new duties. To the Eternal Fire.
Fear not. All will be well. I will not touch drink. I will find the hermit. And once she is herself again, we will find you.
Swear it.
You have my word, child.
need to do something with Geralt's face. It doesn't look too well. It's probably all those potions that I just downed.
Witchers were made to kill monsters. It doesn't matter who posted the notice. The coin has to be right. That's all. Witchers don't debate. Their conscience plays no part. They just get on with it, then pick up the coin pouch tossed at their feet and set off on their way. Folk don't expect witchers to save them from themselves.
I hope this wasn't a point of no return bit. That was very out of place.
Thank you, Witcher. Despite all.
May the eternal fire guide and protect you.
Farewell.
100 crowns. Nice.
You were right, Father Tell.
I'm not so sure.
We can do nothing more. Nor could the Witcher, if she can be.
Start the looting.
Learn it soon. Scram before I lose my
Perhaps
patience.
you're right.
Excuse me. I will murder you. Give me all this drown stuff. It's that fiend stuff in the corner I want though. Somebody took the corpse already. Give me that.
I'd enough of this job.
Yeah, well. It's on you. Fiend's Eye is the last thing we left. Alright. Take that. Take that. Alright. Well, we've run on long enough anyway, guys. Just wanted to make sure we got this episode finished off with a nice, lovely bow. Still have not found the crones, though. They don't seem to want to reveal themselves to us just yet, but maybe soon in the future we might be able to take them out. Alright, guys. If you have enjoyed the episode, be sure to like and subscribe, and if you hit that little bell icon as well, you get notifications when the next video goes live. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.